my video. Today we are going to be using Photoshop and showing you how to add photos and use lighting. So let's get right into it. So first we need to take out the windows so we can have a nice space look. So with that we are going to be using our pen tool. So now we have it. So we can take out the windows. We are going to use this button. But since we want the walls, we are going to go Control Z and press Select Invert, and now we can take out the windows. So since we have the windows taken out, we are going to attach this nice space star look, and that was in my library. That you can find this on the Adobe website for finding pictures for Photoshop, and I will leave the link below. But since you see how the space look is in front of your wall, we are going to drag it down below it so it's behind. And if you see that we have these bad looking like blue splotches from the sky, we are going to go into here, press that, and we are going to grab our tool right here, which we can just cut away. So since we have most of it out, we are going to be we are going to get some ground that I have gotten on the same thing that's in my library. So we're going to place it down, but since it's still in front of it, we're going to go like that and place it behind it. And we are going to crop out this land using our tool right here. So now we have it. You see how we have some white there. We're just going to measure it up some more. And there we go. We have that nice Marsy ground. So I was thinking we could get a nice spaceship in the background. So we're going to get a spaceship right there. So we're going to use the same tool just to take it out. Okay, so now we have this rocket. Now, if you see, we need some smoke coming out. And so I am gonna take the smoke. Since you see how there's so much smoke, like different types, we are gonna pick one, which I think that one is a good type. So I am gonna measure it down. So now how we have our thing, we are gonna like crop it out kind of. So now how we have our smoke, we are gonna crop it out so we can erase it. We're gonna use this to erase this right here. So black and white as our background color. So we are gonna size it up and just delete that away until we have it good. And so we have that lush, like smoky look. We're gonna go into this right here and go to screen. Now, so we're gonna size it up right there. So since we already have this one smoke, we are gonna just make another one. So since we have these two smokes, we are going to be adding some like a sun over here and some planets. So I am gonna grab a sun look, go down to screen in here so we can have that spacey look about right there. I'm thinking that looks good. So now we're gonna drag this down to here so it's behind the wall. So now we are going to go into File, Blur, so it doesn't have that like weird texture on the outside, and make it look like a sun. So we're going to go 464, find the right one that looks good for you. And there we go. So now we are going to add a Saturn. We're going to add Saturn. So we are going to go over here, press screen, and you have it right there. And there we go. So now we are going to add an Earth now. So now we are going to add an Earth because kind of like we're Mars. So we are going to go down to make it look like that is a little farther away. You want it a little smaller, but not totally. So we're going to like add it right there. So instead of using our screen, because it's not very light, we are just going to use our tool and cut it out right there. But you see how we see some white, so we are going to grab our brush tool, black over there, going to screen it down and get rid of that. So now how we have our Earth right there, we are going to add a little girl right here looking at the rocket coming out. So I am going to go into here and grab her right there. Take down the accuracy and place her in right about right there. So since we want our background still, we are gonna take out her and the bed. So now we have it taken out. Since you see how it is, kind of, you see this like gray part right here. We are gonna go over to grab our thing and just clear that out. So now how we have that, we are going to be getting rid of these yucky splotches on the wall. So we're going to come down to it and grab our eraser tool and just take it out like that. So now how you see this thing over here, we're going to slowly crop it out, get it out of there. So now we have it. If you see, we have like two handles over here. So we are going to size this bed up, Control T. And there you have it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for watching.